Today I want to build the bridge between what I've learned in my business career to what I'm sharing in my joy work. Now, in the business career and the book Good to Great, Jim Collins speaks about Charles Schwab, who became the CEO of Bethlehem Steel, and he visited some of these steel factories where the production wasn't really up to scratch. And all Charles did was he visited the place and he asked to be there when the shift completes and the new shift comes on. When that previous shift completed, all he asked was, what was your production in this shift? He got the number from the person and say it was a 7. So then he asked for a piece of chalk and he just wrote 7.0 on the floor. And he didn't say a word and he went away. He was very clever because he knew human nature. Because what happened? When the next shift boss came on, he looked at the floor and asked, what's this number? And when they shared with him that that was the production of the previous shift, the competition was on. So that shift boss made sure that by the end of the shift, that when they left, maybe there was a 7.5 on the floor. And so that continuously helped people to focus on something, a target, a number, and then they could work together to make it better. This steel mill that once was the worst producer became a top producer over time because of just this one practice. Now, I decided about 3 weeks ago that I'm not going to get onto the plane the end of this week when we go for a visit to South Africa if I weigh a certain amount. And so on my board on the wall in my office where I see it every day, I just wrote down the number that was my target. It was a bit of a hefty target, but it's on the wall. So every day I would get up and I would see it. I also shared it with my wife and I asked her to help me with portion control and maybe temptations, and just over this period, let's work together. Now, I was focused, I knew what I needed to do, and this morning, 3 days ahead of schedule, I actually reached my target goal. So there you have it. Get yourself a number, because a number is a powerful thing. Psychologically, if you have it somewhere where you can see it regularly, where you share it with others, where you are constantly working through the day, but once temptation comes up, you just think about this immediately. It's really something that can help you. So there you have it. The power of numbers. It works in business, it works in your personal life. And if you've set yourself a target, make it visual, share it with others, the chances that you're going to achieve it goes through the roof. Have a fantastic week, and we'll speak again.